Alright, today I am planning on going over working in the potato patch, but I just want to tell you a story about yesterday when me and I think it was Matilda came in this garden here and we found 4 pigs in this garden. So I followed one, I think it was Paw, went around there, Bruno was there just chomping on grass. Tried to get them out where I thought they came in, but I was wrong, they didn't come in that way. So I tried to come back this way. Spotty was chomping on the silver beet, just having a good old time. So I found her, that was 3 of them. I was actually 4 and 1 baby. And then when I found the mama pig and the baby pig, they were under this net chomping on beans. So you can kind of see where they've kind of flattened out in that. Surprisingly, they didn't get the big tomatoes because I think they're maybe a little bit too high for them, but I think they were having that much fun with the beans. They pretty much destroyed half of this bed that they were occupied. But yeah, it was a bit of a mission to get them all out, and yeah, we chopped down this willow over here, willow tree, because it was like covering the berry patch, and this netting was all down, so I jammed waratah, put that netting up and jerry rigged some logs so if they do get past the netting they can't come in here. So it's been one day and it's been working. But yeah, yesterday was just one of those days where I didn't take the camera down. I thought I'd just get some stuff done without the camera, and it was the day that I probably got the most done in the garden, and the pig disaster happened. So yeah, I can't get everything on video, but that was a goodie. So now I'm gonna go over, get a wheelbarrow so I can get back over to my truck and start hauling some compost that I bought. So first wheelbarrow of compost, I should be able to get I think about 13 wheelbarrows off that truck. It's a bit of a haul to get it here, but it's well worth it at the end of the day. I haven't added compost to this area since I've got it. As you can see here, I've been working in here. I've got the fence down, I've been rotary tilling, so I've rototilled 8 rows and then just a little row down there. I'm trying to get it bigger every year, so I have got a row in the front there, but I don't think that's a good idea now, so I'm backing out of that idea. And yesterday I gave them some blood and bone and just some dolomite lime. I like always adding lime to this area because it's just heavy clay, so every time I plant in here it's just going to break up that clay. Well, that's what I'm hoping for anyway, but I'm basically aiming for maybe 2 wheelbarrow loads per row, and I'm going to till that in, and then I might buy another load later this week and just put that load straight on top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this, because somehow in town it is end of summer here in New Zealand and there is no seed potatoes anywhere to be found, so I'm going to have to put my potatoes out and sprout them myself, which is good, it's free. It's going to take another probably month. So then after I've done all this, I'm going to have to tarp this, and it's probably good because it's going to kill weed seeds, but I just wanted to get the potatoes planted like ASAP, that's all. So I'm finished hauling all the compost from the truck, but I have a problem. I am 1 bed short, so it's probably like 2 wheelbarrow loads that I'm going to have to get next week. I've decided I'm not going to till the compost in. I'm just going to have 1 load on top because I think that's enough to feed the plants. And if I maybe if I put 1 cube on every time, that's slowly going to build up that organic matter. But I'm trying to do this as cheaply as possible, so that's what it's going to have to be. Next time I'm just going to have to proportion it a bit better to get this one bed. But I'm probably going to get another cube at the end of next week, and I'll put a little bit in here, and then I've got some other stuff I've got to use with it. So yeah, that's about all that's going to get done in this patch today, because without that last row I can't tarp it. So yeah, so it's now morning tea time. I'm going to try, oopsies. Okay, I just went to pick one apple off the tree. I just wanted one. It's quite nice. I don't think there'll be any codling moths in there, but the other two down here came off with it. So yeah, it's not really what I wanted to happen. They're all in one clump, so I wanted the other two to kind of grow a bit bigger. But what do you do? Not too bad. Probably could have gone a little bit longer. Got a tiny bit of like a floweriness to it, but it'll do for morning tea anyway. Man, it is very windy today. Okay, now I just picked some okra. Still getting about 250 grams every 2 days, but I've been noticing some brown leaves on the bottom of these eggplants down here, and I think eggplant gets blight, so I think just to make sure, I think they're not getting enough airflow with this corn being here, so I'm going to trim all the bottom leaves of all these eggplants. I do have to come down maybe later on some bamboo sticks and tie them to that, because although I might be able to do that, tie them to the corn plant, might be a good idea actually. But anyway, for now I've just got to get some airflow under so these eggplants don't die on me, because they're getting a lot of eggplants at the moment. And that's just from this one side. I've actually got eggplants on that side, and I've got eggplants on either side of this corner and this side, but for some reason that's not doing that good compared to this one, so I'm not sure what that is. Okay, now that's a bit better. So I pruned all down the bottom, a little bit of the corn plants to increase that airflow underneath, and hopefully that prevents the blight just enough to get me through the season. But that's only one half of one row, so I've got to do that half, and I've got to do this one, which is a bit more difficult. It's a bit more weedy. So yeah, I'm going to do that half first. I've finished that row there, pruning. I've just got to weed the pathway a little bit and do a little bit of cleaning up there. But I've been called to the top. I've got to go buy some ice and sugar up the road, because Deb's with Matilda, because it's Deb's birthday today, so wish her a happy birthday. And we are going out for her birthday, so I'm probably not going to be back down here until later on or tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. So guys, it's the next day. It's not as bad today. Yesterday was quite windy and stormy, not much rain, but the wind was kind of crazy, so didn't get much videoing done, and it was Deb's birthday. Today I'm going to be back down the garden. Just want to show you these nectarines. This is like the first year we've ever had nectarines on this tree, and like there's a few that are rotted, but like here, but we just throw them over to the chickens anyway. Been picking maybe one a day and eating them, so they've been quite nice. But the reason why I'm in here is actually to harvest some bamboo. So right beside it is bamboo. There is no nectarine tree in there, but it has died, and the reason it died is because the bamboo took over and smothered it. And it almost did this one too, but I keep chopping the bamboo back, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't die. Keep feeding it all like rabbit manure and all chop and drop stuff, so yeah, hopefully we can keep this bamboo in check. But I'm going to take this bamboo, chop it, and I'm going to go and use it as stakes down by the eggplant. So quickly do that and I'll meet you guys down there. Okay, so this is my haul down here. I've cut about, I'd say about 20 of them. It's probably not barely enough, but it's enough to keep me going. So yesterday afternoon I did come back down here and I did tie up some of these eggplants with some bamboo that I stole from the acre patch. But I also used some tent pegs. Not the tent pegs, the ones that go through the tent. Well, these ones have like broken, so I kind of just made use of them. Hopefully they hold on to the big eggplants. But yeah, I've got about, I don't know, 40% more of these plants left to stake, so hopefully less than the bamboo I've got. But I also have the eggplants over there to do as well, and it needs a good little weed out too, and a trim. But first I'm just gonna get into these ones, hopefully finish them off. Okay, so I just had enough stakes to do this one half of this eggplant bed down here, and I just quickly wanted to show you how pretty these are. So I think they're called Sanikiki or something like that. But yeah, there's a few of them down here. One more further on. But I'd say they're still about a week or two away from actually harvesting, because they get quite long. But yeah, I've run out of stakes. Need to get stakes. And I've found that some of the bamboo I harvested from the top. I thought I was smart, got the ones without the little bits on the side, and so they're like new shoots, but they're very soft and snappy. So yeah, next time I'm just gonna not be lazy and get the ones that have all the shoots on, just chop all the shoots off, because they're a lot harder. But yeah, lesson learned. But for now I've got one thing to do in the boiling hot sun, because I'm getting boiling hot, even though I haven't finished these beds. I've got some milk down here, so let's go use this milk. Okay, a little bit of milk, water, and a little bit of dishwashing liquid, and I am spraying all the leaves on these zucchini. So they've been getting powdery mildew. I've been spraying them. Sprayed them 2 weeks in a row, and then I left them for 2 weeks, and now they're got a bit more powdery mildew on them. I have been removing the leaves, but this time I'm going to trial with not removing the leaves, because there's no like real bad leaves. So yeah, I'm hoping that's going to work. So the battle continues with this powdery mildew. Hopefully in a couple more weeks. I still don't have it by using the milk, but we'll see. I'm actually going to try this on a few other plants as well, and see if it's going to work for them. Right, if I can get through this jungle, I can show you what I'm going to plant. This is all the pumpkins. Since I've applied that LAB, it was about a week ago, a week and a bit. All this garden is pretty much turned into a jungle, so I reckon the LAB has something to do with it. What do you reckon? Anyway, the plant I'm going to attack with this, I'm going to spray a little bit on this watermelon plants, because I'm finally getting some nice looking watermelons down here, and I know there's powdery mildew on this trambuccini plant here, and I think it's slowly going to come and infect it. So I'm going to see what I can do all around here with spraying it. And yeah, it's slowly infecting those pumpkin plants too. So let's get spraying. So I had a little bit left, done the watermelon, done a little bit of the pumpkin over there, done a little bit of the trambuccini over there, and I was able to do these apple cucumbers and pickling cucumbers, just a little bit of them too, because they're getting hammered. So as per normal, did not have the camera on. I just trimmed this eggplant row over here. There are some peppers in there. Just want to tell you, these were actually bush beans, supposed to be bush beans. I think they're runner beans, so they're going nuts, crawling everywhere. I've noticed that some of these eggplants have actually got some powdery mildew. So I've mixed up another concoction. Now I'm going to quickly just spray that. Now you want to make sure you spray them in the middle of the day. Like, I could wait till the afternoon, but apparently the milk and the sun kind of work together to kill the fungus. So if you do it when there's no sun out, I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm no expert. But you can look it up for yourself. There's plenty of videos out there, but this is just what I'm doing anyway. Okay, so I've sprayed for the powdery mildew on all these eggplants, and I thought I'd do these gourds as well for Debs, because she's been asking me for ages. So I've just sprayed that for powdery mildew, because as you can see, they're pretty bad. So see what happens there. For now I'm going up because it's way too hot, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm on my way back down the bottom. Everyone else is pretty much having dinner. I'm running away because I'm actually fasting every Sunday now, so it's one of my tricks to try to save a little bit of body weight, so lose some weight, sorry. Yeah, so it's a little bit hard today, coming down, going past the nectarine tree, the peach tree. Got to go past the apples, the bananas, the grapes, the blueberries, the tomatoes. There's just so much that I normally come down and just like chomp on, even the carrots and the beans, and I can't do that. So yeah, it's very difficult, and especially difficult up the top when everyone else is eating dinner and I can't eat a yummy nice dinner. So I didn't even ask what they're having, I just left. So what I'm going to do down here is, it's actually getting a little bit darker now, so that's perfect timing to go and do some mowing. So I'll just get my gear and I'll meet you guys up in the food forest. Okay, I'm up here in the food forest. This is Luke's terrace. This is my part of the food forest. All the kids, everyone's got their own little area. At some stage this year they'll be planting some stuff, but for now I've just got to mow all this. I've got to not mow some of the small little seedlings in here, so I've got to be very careful. But my plan is, hopefully 1 hour I can mow all these terraces. That's the plan anyway. So I'm officially finished the terraces. It's a bit later than I thought it would be to get it finished. It's probably been about 2 hours, but I'm going to carry on mowing. I'm going to start mowing up in Deb's patch, but this camera battery is about to die, so I'm going to have to leave you guys there. And just a heads up, in the next video we're going to be chasing geese around. Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. Whole family get together. As for this video, it is finished, done, dusted. I thought I've achieved a lot today compared to other days anyway. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Look out. Okay, it's definitely getting dark now. I've just ran out of gas, so I'm not mowing anymore. At least it's nice and cool. But yeah, I've mowed maybe a quarter of Debs' area. But yeah, definitely time to get inside. I haven't even watered the gardens. So that's going to have to happen in the morning. Yeah, buggered.